US military, which focuses on the destructive effects of an electromagnetic attack on the US military, has warned the US Congress that an attack using electromagnetic bombs could kill 90% of the population living on the east coast of the United States. Within a year, destroy or disrupt the power grid and paralyze transportation, food processing, and medical services. According to the Washington Examiner, referring to a new report prepared by the United States Army, it claimed that Iran has obtained an electromagnetic weapon, E-bomb, that can wipe America out of the world. The report, prepared by the US military to warn government officials, says an attack by an electromagnetic bomb, now in the possession of North Korea, Russia, China, and Iran, could wipe out the United States completely, killing millions, kill or make people homeless, and even shoot down airplanes in flight. In fact, the basic principles of the design of such bombs are such that these bombs introduce a strong electromagnetic field into the electromagnetic circuit of a machine, and thus a kind of shock is introduced into that circuit. The main reason for America's concern about these types of bombs goes back to 1958, when the United States tested a hydrogen bomb over the Pacific Ocean. The result of this test was very interesting and effective, so that the electricity in Hawaii, which was hundreds of miles away from the explosion area, it went completely, and also all the telecommunication devices were disrupted as far away as Australia. Today, according to the effects of these types of bombs, the armies of the world show a great interest in using these types of bombs, because with these bombs, it is possible to prevent the death of many people or to avoid widespread damage. But the result of using these bombs, it will be amazing, because by using this type of bombs, it is possible to push back a large and well-equipped army by 200 years, and as a result, disable all their offensive and defensive capabilities. In general, electromagnetic attacks can be divided into three main groups. The first group is attacks with weak pulses that have the ability to temporarily disable electrical devices. The second group is attacks with medium pulses that have the ability to permanently disable some weak and sensitive circuits. And the last group is the attack with strong pulses that have the ability to completely destroy all electrical circuits. In future modern wars, an electromagnetic weapon can disable many enemy military systems without causing casualties. For example, this weapon can disable the control system of a car, or disable the targeting systems of various missiles, or the systems of it completely disables communication between enemy lines, and can also disable navigation systems or destroy long-range and short-range sensors. One of the important features of electromagnetic weapons is the ability of magnetic pulses to pass through the surface of the Earth and geographical features, and this feature can turn this weapon into a very effective tool against underground trenches, because underground trenches are resistant to conventional bombs and missiles due to their ground cover. As a result, the use of these types of bombs cannot be so effective, but the use of electromagnetic bombs can cause the failure of the ventilation, lighting, and communication system of the trench. As a result, these trenches practically become useless trenches. The report, compiled by the US Air Force Academy and provided to the Washington Examiner, warned that electromagnetic attack is a threat to America, democracy, and world order. The report, which focuses on the destructive effects of an electromagnetic attack on the US military, has warned the US Congress that such an attack could kill 90% of the population living on the east coast of the United States within a year, destroy or disrupt power supply and paralyze transportation, food processing, and healthcare services. According to this report, in the event of a power outage, 99 nuclear reactors in the United States will melt down due to the inability to cool down, and 4.1 million people who live near nuclear facilities will be forced to leave their homes due to the risk of radioactive radiation. The report also added that military and civilian aircraft, including Airbus jets, would crash in the event of such an attack. Today, the modern armies of the world are very vulnerable to electromagnetic attacks, but they are also investigating solutions to deal with such attacks.